Hello everyone, Ryan Ponce with Compass, and today I'm going over the market update for April. This is based off of March's numbers. So downtown San Diego has some exciting news, but I'll get to that in a second. Let's go over the market first. Last month there were 39 sales, which is still really low. It was an uptick from the previous month, from February, about a 5% increase, but 39 sales is very low. That being said, on top of that, March is kind of the listing season when listing season begins. And so we did see an increase in the number of active listings to hit the market. So we're up to 262 listings in downtown San Diego, which is a pretty substantial increase from where we've been the last couple of years, really since COVID. So like once 2020 hit, the number of listings at first went up and then it started to come down pretty dramatically. And we've been sitting under 200 listings for a long time. Now we're at 262 listings. Because there were only 39 sales, that puts us at about a 6.72 month supply of inventory, which would suggest that it's a buyer's market. I do want to reiterate that it really depends on what price range you're in and what you're looking for, because there are really good buyer opportunities in certain segments of the market, and then there are other segments of the market that are still pretty restricted. There's really not a lot to choose from. So where the good deals are right now are actually the lower end price ranges in downtown San Diego. I would say like under that $900,000 price point, there's some really good buys right now. And then on top of that, larger properties that are not necessarily view properties, such as townhomes and those types of properties. There are some good buys out there right now because those are struggling to sell. So right now, as a buyer, there are some good opportunities. There are properties that are listed really well as good deals, and then there are also properties that are listed appropriately that might have some negotiating room. And of course, there's always overpriced properties that just likely won't sell. Downtown San Diego is still selling at about a 98% listed sales price for the properties that are selling. So it's not like people are giving huge discounts or prices are necessarily plummeting. Properties selling fairly close to their asking price. But what I will say is that I have seen more price reductions, more negotiability, and people actually listing at appropriate prices versus trying to get over what the market can bear. So the good news for sellers is that there is an uptick in activity as far as like the number of pending listings. We went into April with 52 properties under contract, which was about a 40% increase from the previous month. So when we entered into March, we had under 40 properties pending. And when we entered into April, we had over 50, which is a pretty substantial bump. So there is more activity. As you get more activity and more sales in a month, and if the number of active listings stays relatively even, relatively steady around that like 250, 275 range, inventory, the month's supply of inventory will come down because you're having more sales, which then would decrease inventory. So the exciting news that I mentioned is downtown San Diego is launching its first new construction project in about 8 years. It's by Bosa Development, which if you're familiar with downtown San Diego is a common name you've probably heard. This will be his 11th building. It's a 40-story tower. I'm going to put a link in this market update so that you're able to click there and learn more about the building. It's not estimated to be completed until about the second half of 2027, so that inventory will not be hitting the market for quite some time, but pre-sale is going to start very soon. So if you have any interest, click the link and read up on it. Feel free to reach out to me. I've been doing a lot of research on the building. I'm very familiar with the floor plans and everything as well. Again, Ryan Ponce with Compass. Give me a call if you have any questions, 619-228-6790, and have a great month.